At the end of the day, this is what must happen, because these Democrat prosecutors and judges and witnesses and operatives, they think that this is a fun game to destroy Trump because they fear American voters. This is actually a criminal conspiracy. What they're doing is a criminal conspiracy against rights under federal law. It's a very serious crime. They're also interfering in the election, the administration of the election as government officials, which is also a federal crime. So what must happen is when Trump is back in the White House, the Trump 47 Justice Department must immediately open a criminal probe on President Biden, Jonathan Sue, his deputy White House counsel, Matthew Colangelo, his number 3 in the Biden Justice Department, who joined Brad's office, Alvin Bragg, Tish James, Fannie Willis, Jay Bratt, the person at the Justice Department who cooked up the bogus Mar-a-Lago raid, Judge Bruce Reinhart, who had recused from Trump's civil lawsuit for his Facebook post trashing Trump, and then his bias magically went away 6 weeks later when he ordered the unprecedented raid on Trump for records he's allowed to have under the Presidential Records Act. This is a well-coordinated criminal conspiracy by Biden and his White House and his Justice Department and these various Democrat DAs around the country to violate Trump's civil rights, violate the civil rights of so many others, like Walt Nasa, Trump's co-defendant, like the 18 others who Big Fannie Willis and Nathan Wade, her dumb, unqualified boyfriends, who has an illegal financial stake in the criminal prosecution. This is what they're doing is they are corrupting the political process like we're in a third world country, and there needs to be severe legal, political, and financial consequences for these bad actors so this never happens again.
Again, Mike Davis joining us, an attorney, a Trump surrogate. Last Saturday in Wilmington, North Carolina, Donald J. Trump had to postpone a campaign appearance. Going to be a big rally in Wilmington, North Carolina, but they had to take a rain check because of severe weather. Do we know what the game plan is for this weekend, and will we see the former president out on the stump?
So let me just say this up front. You say I'm a Trump surrogate. I am a Trump supporter. I am not subject to any gag order, and I can say whatever the hell I want. So I just want to make that clear for any judges or lawyers listening. I would say to them, try to gag me. It will never happen. I will go to jail before you gag me. Go to hell. But as for Trump, this is the whole point of keeping him in the courtroom. They want him stuck in this Manhattan courtroom for the next 2 months under the threat of going to jail if he's not in that courtroom. Judge Merchan has threatened to imprison him if Trump leaves that courtroom. There is, under New York law, a criminal defendant does not have to be in the courtroom if the judge and prosecutor allow him to leave. They want him stuck in that courtroom so he's not on the campaign trail, because they know that Biden is too feeble to campaign, and they know that Trump draws these massive rallies, and it's really good for Trump's turnout operation, and that's what they're trying to prevent right now.
So will we see, or you may know the schedule, you may not know the schedule, do we know if the president is going to end up being on the road this weekend?
I presume so. I mean, this guy is unstoppable. This guy works 20 hours a day. He's in court all day. He does campaign rallies on the weekends or any days off he has. I mean, he'll be out there. Trump is fully committed to winning this election because he knows what's on the line. Look, I would say this. If anyone thinks that all this lawfare, all this Marxism goes away when Trump goes away, people don't understand 100 years of Marxism and the 100 million people have been killed. Trump is simply in their way. If they can take out a billionaire former and likely future president of the United States, just imagine what they'll do to the rest of us.
Boy, isn't that the truth. Mike, thank you so much. Really appreciate your expertise. We will tap your knowledge again soon, I'm sure. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
There you go, Mike Davis, attorney and Trump surrogate, joining us, kind of filling in the blanks, so to speak, on what has been a bizarre 2 days of testimony and opening statements. It's been incredible. It's surreal. It really, honestly is. A former president of the United States on trial. It's incredible.